Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Moltrap coming at you with Game 1 of the Avalon MSL 2009 Group B of the round of 32. It's a mouthful, I know. And this is going to be none other than Bisu versus Jangbi. Now, I got to start off with a couple things here. First of all, this game, most people, I know this game is going to be around in perpetuity for a long time, but I find that most people I hardly ever get any views after like a week after a video's been up. So at the time that most of you will see this, this game has already played 2 weeks ago, I think. In fact, it's been such a long time since this game was played that Clazart has actually done the last 2 games of this set and uploaded them, even though they were played 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later or something like that. So I apologize it took me so long to get these out. I just kind of been meaning to do them and never got around to it, and I kept pushing off a couple more days. And anyway, so yeah, that's the situation. Wait. Okay, sorry about that. I'm at my dad's house right now. I'm cat sitting for the night, and I heard some strange noises. I didn't know what was going on. Not like spooky strange, but I think the neighbor was running his lawnmower, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't like, I don't know, the refrigerator running, so I'd have to catch it or something. Anyway, I should probably tell you about the colors real quick before I get too much more into this. Jangbi is the orange Protoss player in the bottom right corner. Bisu is the white Protoss player in the top left corner, and both players are doing kind of standard 1 gateways so far. Well, I mean, there's not much else they could do unless they were proxying the gateway. This is Byzantium 3, by the way. Very similar to Byzantium 2. You get the reverse ramp, you got a couple bases. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, yes. So, yeah, I've been putting this off for a while, finally getting around to it, so I apologize for that. Now, the last game I did, or second last game, I think, I don't remember which one it was actually Stork versus Bisu, and Bisu was pretty sloppy. And, whoa! Holy crap. Let me see if I can figure out who is who. Yes, 80% of the people actually think Bisu's going to win this game. And that is crazy. That is a lot of people, because Jangbi is a really good player. The reason why they might be thinking that it's Bisu is because after that game with Stork, where Bisu was really sloppy and didn't show very good Protoss versus Protoss at all, and a lot of people left comments, oh, Bisu, what's with him, blah, 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 he sucks. But the very next game was the ace match, and SKT put in Bisu, and Khan put in Jangbi in that very same game. Whoa! Is the probe going to sneak in? Oh! I guess they're just in time. I don't think... Yeah, it looks like he must be in a perfect spot that he can't get by that Zealot. I thought he'd be able to squeeze by it. It kind of looks like it visually, but... Anyway, and Bisu played really well in that ace match after playing sloppy against Stork, and he redeemed himself by beating Jangbi in the ace match for the win of their team for SKT1. And, yeah, so Bisu recently beating Jangbi in the Pro League, not just a few days before this game was played, which again was a couple weeks ago. Both players just 1 gate here. Uh-oh. Oh, Jangbi seems to have cut probes here. So we could be seeing him go for some kind of a special ability, maybe saving up specifically for a quick robo is something I suspect might be happening there. He has done range upgrade. There we go! 2 gateways going down. Wow. So Jangbi is going to go... I'm sorry, Bisu. Bisu is in the top left. Sorry, Bisu is the white player. I may have just referred to him as Jangbi cutting probes, but it's actually Bisu that has cut probes. Excuse me. And Bisu is going to be going for a quick, like, 3 gateway rush here. There's a 4th gateway, so I was going to say, usually you see a 4th gateway going down as well. Pylon going down there, and the Korean commentators I can hear are actually getting really excited about this because Jangbi only has 1 gateway right now. And he's going for he's going to go for an expansion. Oh, he puts down the Nexus. He puts down the Nexus. Oh, doom. I'm pretty sure that Jangbi just lost the game. Bisu, yeah, still not making probes as they're showing right now. Just going to go straight for all out, balls in, 4 gateway Dragoons, and just pump as many Dragoons as he possibly can. By cutting the probes, you know, it's a trade-off. You're trading your long-term economy for a short-term gain. But the short-term gain is, you know, can be very significant in the short term. But it's kind of a matter of there's like a curve, and if you can attack at the right point in the curve when the short term gain is better than the long term gain of having had those probes. Not spending the last few minutes that he would have been spending money on probes. That's another 300 or 400 minerals at least. And that's how much he would have need. Now, whoa, more gateways going up here. But he's not going to be able to use those gateways until that expansion gets up. And in the meantime, he's spent a lot of money on probes and on the Nexus that aren't going to be in Dragoons. So that's how many more Dragoons Jangbi's going to have in the upcoming battle. You can see Bisu only has a few Dragoons around, a single Zealot. Jangbi already has a few, like 4 or 5, 6 Dragoons in play. He's got a single Zealot there. Here now, he's coming in. He's got 6 Dragoons and a Zealot. Now, this is going to be a crucial moment. Oh my gosh, Bisu needs to go in very, very quickly here, because in just a moment, Jangbi's going to be able to start pumping out Dragoons. He's already got 4 Dragoons. He's only behind by a couple Dragoons. He's only behind by 1 Dragoon here, and oh my gosh, Bisu may have stalled too long. He has a superior force for the moment, but the probes coming out may even things up as well. Jangbi doing a lot better target firing. He's target firing down the Dragoons. He's going to be able to pump out a 4 gateways just as well, but his are going to be closer, and Jangbi, oh my gosh, Jangbi is winning the battle. Bisu has gone all in on this strategy of 4 gateways, and he attacked too late, and Jangbi, microing better than Bisu, is now going to come back here and seems to be fighting off Bisu. Bisu, he has got another few seconds here where he might have an opportunity to push it home, while Jangbi's economy is not quite at the point where he can cope with all these gateways. And no, Bisu gets driven back. Jangbi has driven him back. Bisu just stayed back for too long there, and Bisu, you can see a slight look of concern on his face there. And now here we see the last-ditch attempt to go DTs to try and do some damage there. And that's a smart move. He pretty much knows that he's lost. He knows that he's lost the game and that he's got to go for an all-in kind of strategy. And oftentimes when players know they've lost, you'll see them just build up a crap load of forces and just do one last attack and try to do some damage, or they'll try and do some sort of quick tech switch like this. And so Bisu's hoping if he can sneak a DT in there, a couple DTs, and if Jangbi is, sloppy or going for DTs himself a little bit later, if Bisu can get in there with a couple DTs and just kill a crap load of probes, that's the only way he's going to be able to come back in this game. So that's what he's going to try and do here. But Robo facility going down for Jangbi, and look at that, he's just got so many more Dragoons, and Bisu still continuing to pump out Dragoons. He doesn't want to get overrun. He knows that if he ceases pumping out Dragoons in order, just for a few seconds, to get that Nexus down, he's just going to be so far behind, and Jangbi will just stomp on him. And it looks like Jangbi is going to try and come out here, put some pressure back on Bisu. Pretty much even forces here. Jangbi trying to micro forward a little bit just to get all of his Dragoons within range there. They both got the range upgraded. Neither player concentrating on their micro here. It's just going to be sheer force of numbers. But Jangbi now pumping with two bases worth of Dragoons coming out of those 4 gateways is able to put a little bit more pressure on there and just get a couple more extra Dragoons out there. Bisu sending out Zealots just as stall tactics. I mean, it's just a matter of, if he can get some Zealots in front of the Dragoons, Jangbi might decide to back up his Dragoons, micro them backwards in order to kill off the Zealots before they can do as much damage as that sort of thing, so that might be able to buy him a little time. Also, he's been spending some gas. He's probably going to have Dark Templars coming out pretty soon, though, actually, but Jangbi has had that Robo up for a while. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's the Observatory. He's going to have Observers in play. So this game is pretty much over. And, crap, it couldn't be over soon enough because my contact just got off the side of my eye. Okay, I'm going to have to, like, commentate the rest of this game with my finger in my eye. Okay, that's better. I just had to pause there and come back to it, but I thought there were some people that might be amused by my pain, so I left a little bit in there. Anyway, Jangbi has got to have observers coming out here pretty soon. I don't see... There's the first one coming out right now. Perfect timing. He sees the Dark Templar moving on the map and is able to pick them off completely. Bisu's DTs do nothing. And there you can see on his face, he's pretty much certain that he's going to lose now. He's just hoping for this last battle he can somehow micro his butt off and still manage to win. But against a player like Jangbi, it's not really possible. If he was playing against me, he'd still win. But against Jangbi, it's not going to happen. Jangbi just has too much of an advantage. His second base is at full production now, so he's able to pump out essentially twice as many units as Bisu is. Here comes Bisu coming in for the final attack. Zealots in front. Jangbi has so many Dragoons, he doesn't need to micro against them. Look at him just running a single Dragoon in there. I'm not sure what that was about. There he goes. GG coming from Bisu. The all-in 4-gate. A little bit too late. And, wow. And so Jangbi wins game 1 of this group. The group of Protoss Death. 4 of the 6 dragons in this group. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the game. And Jangbi taking an early lead here. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to go on and do the other 2 games of the set that Klazar didn't do. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Moving on to game 2, which I believe is Cal versus Free. Another very, very exciting matchup. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Take care. Thanks for watching.